باب مفتوح للاجتهادات التقليد. هذا حد العالم، هذا طالب، هذا راسخ وإلى آخره. باب مفتوح للاجتهادات التقليد. هذا حد العالم، هذا طالب، هذا راسخ وإلى آخره. باب مفتوح للاجتهادات التقليد. هذا حد العالم، هذا طالب، هذا راسخ وإلى آخره. باب مفتوح للاجتهادات التقليد. هذا حد العالم، هذا طالب، هذا راسخ وإلى آخره. باب مفتوح للاجتهادات التقليد. هذا حد العالم، هذا طالب، هذا راسخ وإلى آخره. باب مفتوح للاجتهادات التقليد. هذا حد العالم، هذا طالب، هذا راسخ وإلى آخره. باب مفتوح للاجتهادات التقليد. هذا حد العالم، هذا طالب، هذا راسخ وإلى آخره. باب مفتوح للاجتهادات التقليد. هذا حد العالم، هذا طالب، هذا راسخ وإلى آخره. باب مفتوح للاجتهادات التقليد. هذا حد العالم، هذا طالب، هذا راسخ وإلى آخره. باب مفتوح للاجتهادات التقليد. هذا حد العالم، هذا طالب، هذا راسخ وإلى آخره. باب مفتوح للاجتهادات التقليد. هذا حد العالم، هذا طالب، هذا راسخ وإلى آخره.
We in the dungeon. The Rip Right Warehouse about to get to it.
All right, are we good now? All right. We was muted, y'all.
Damn.
Warehouse about to get to it.
Let's eat 500 reps. Now let me ask the stream again. Drop in the chat. If you was doing 500 reps of the leg press, what weight would you do it on? And also, if you do leg press, what is your sets, reps, and your regular weight? Because I know dudes be doing whatever, 225, 300 pounds. They be going for 5, 6 reps, 7 reps, 3 rounds, 5 rounds. If you're going for 500 reps, what would you put the weight at? I'm at 50 pounds, my boy. Make sure this is 30. Stir dizzle. There we go. Ah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We working, chat. We gonna do this leg press 500 reps. And we going all the way in the bucket. Light 500. Depending on how we feel, we might shoot it up 750, 1,000. It depends. Especially how my meniscus feels after this. Because my knee is definitely shot. But I'm happy that I can actually do leg press without feeling crazy pain. But squats, lunges, definitely is pain. So a light 50, y'all. A light 50 on the pounds. How many kg is that, Melf?
22 or 23 kg.
Woo, that's 61. Yeah, feeling good too. And here's a sauna. And here's a sauna. That's it, chat. You gotta put the work in. You know, Bruce Lee used to do legs, and he used to do lightweight. And when he did his lightweight, he used to do high reps. And Bruce Lee was stepping on niggas with them small legs he got. So it's not about, lifting the heaviest weight, especially for me, because I'm not really into really doing savage, crazy heavy weight. I'm not gonna lie, it's impressive when dudes do it, but my bones ain't built for no bodies. Them joints, that weight tear you down. Reps tear you down too, but that heavy weight, I think it's even faster, especially mixed with steroid use. Obviously, we eating bad. We not getting enough sleep. We stressing, anxiety, bills, not enough money, so much stuff going on. So your body wears down even more. So just imagine when you just doing 4 or 5 for reps. Feels good at the time, you young, but that stuff catch up. Ronnie Coleman, you see him, he said if he could do it again, he would. I don't blame him. I like to keep mine just like this. Lightweight if I do weights. High set, high reps. Okay, we at 106. Now my back is feeling real good. Getting some lower back activation. Oh, hold on. Let me get that phone. Big bro. Good looking. Put on the left. Let me check what the chat's saying. Yo, your man, oh, that's I Show Speed done popped up. I Show Speed. Right, we streaming and what's the odds? Oh, it's dark in here. Stream doesn't stop until I do 500 reps, y'all. We at 106. We didn't rack the weight once yet, so let's get to it.
Put your pants down a little bit in the
Huh?
front. Put your pants down a little bit in the front.
Where?
No, your knee.
Oh, yeah. No, that's... It was going up. I was about to say, damn. Him crackers out?
No, I just, what your knees do.
My training routine is quite difficult. Almost ancient. Like if you wish to know. Yeah. Let me hear that routine, bro. Why am I torturing myself? I don't think this is torture. Somebody said 80. Is that the weight you would be using? Is that the weight you would be using? What's the weight y'all would be using if y'all was doing 500 reps? 80 is a good weight. I was going to use 90, but 25 feels real good. I'm feeling it in my calves.
You hit that like button.
500 to 1,000 Hindu squats and 5 to 10 minutes horse stance. Yo, that horse stance is another animal. My wife right now is doing the horse stance, and she said it has given her a lot of strength. You know what's crazy? The horse stance is like, I think it deals with Kung Fu, because I remember first getting a hold of the ripstick. One of the moves was the horse stance, and we would like do this horse stance around the world while the ripstick was open. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm about to have to rack that weight. Oh yeah. Back is on tilt. Talk to me. If you was doing 500 leg press, what is the weight you're gonna use? I'm using 50. And if you do leg press, what's your weight, reps, and sets normally on a regular leg day for you?
My man knee look like it's hyperextended.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. What's going on over there?
Spray the tape.
Okay. 150, y'all. Hey! Okay, that's 150. You'll be using 100 pounds? 200 pounds? 200 pounds for 500 reps is nasty work. 100 pounds for 500 reps is nasty work. And this is the sauna right now, my boy.
I'm sweating literally right now.
Yeah, I know you sweating, my boy. You see the back of that, no freaky. So y'all saying I shouldn't be using 50 pounds? Y'all saying I should go up in weight? Y'all trying to trick me out the streets? Because that's definitely going to put me underground. And I ain't... Yeah, that horse stance is pain. Alright, we back at it. We couldn't find a remote for the timer, so I could have timed how long this is gonna take me. But at the end of the day, let's work. And this is what you get when you post content and you do things like this is free. This whole leg machine is free. Oh, you gotta get a chair. This whole leg machine was absolutely free. My leg curl machine, free. Just by posting content. Ghost1142 said more weight. Nah, you need all the same power to max out leg input and stamina as well. Talk to me. What you mean by that? What you mean by that? You need all same power to max out leg input? Talk to me. What? Explain. Break that down. Details. What was that? 5? Yeah, I think 50 pounds is reasonable for 500 reps. And somebody who says no, I don't ever think they did 500 squats before. Especially if they, don't. 500 body weight squats is good money. I mean, obviously leg press is a lot easier, in my opinion. I might max out and do some push right after this. So get ready if y'all gonna do some push with me. Woo! 192. Yo, Q Koi, what's up? Much love, bro. I appreciate you. Yeah, bro. Q Koi, you've been official. We gonna get this we're gonna get this thing going. I tell you, I lock in. These are some average streams, but we're about to turn it up. Like if you wish to grind out more for hill sprints, leg pressing plus explosive to catch bars, you'll be on beast mode. Plus I did create a calisthenic level tier chart. Yeah, let me see that chart, my brother. Let me see that chart. Right now, whew, after this leg injury, I still ain't fully recovered yet, but, all gas, no brakes. We haven't stopped working out. We haven't stopped, obviously, doing push, pull, you name it. We've done it all while injured. Non-stop pain. I'm loving the way YouTube is running the ads now and allowing you to still watch while they run the ads. That's amazing. So y'all don't gotta skip over the ads.
If you don't want no ads, just go to Kick.
Yeah, 223. Or go over the Kick. Yeah, but you said that's man times fitness workouts? What's that like? Hill sprints, leg pressing plus explosive to catch bars? I wouldn't say that. I mean, maybe some. Yeah, I don't know if I think, yeah, I seen them do that hill joint before, way back when they was in Maryland. But yeah, lower body is definitely important. Ads are haram? I wouldn't say that. I run ads. So if you see a Bitcoin ad, is that haram? If you see an ad dealing with, let's say kitchen utensils. If you see a ripstick ad, is that haram? No.
The masjids run ads. I see them all the time.
Yeah, I guess depending on what the ad is now, that would depend on what's haram. It's just like television, bro. It's just like television. $237. Halfway there. Halfway there. Calves burning up. Lower back on tilt. Woo! Yeah, this, you don't need 90, 100 pounds. I think maybe, yeah, depending on your heavy set boys. Yeah, 200 pounds and above boys, maybe. Ooh, that got my lower back feeling no freaky. Nice stretch. So 250 reps down. You said it's a difficult thing. You don't know how YouTube ads work because if you can't, anything can show up. Yeah, you're right. Just like when you're watching TV. Or just like when you go on social media to post a piece of your religious content. If you give dawah, you go to post a piece of religious content, anything can show up. It ain't no telling. You know what I mean? You need light over here or you good?
I mean, if you're gonna put the light, more light is always better. But
yeah, let's bring him over. Yes. Hopefully it don't shadow. I was thinking about bringing a leg press outside, but then I'm like, nah. I don't want to deal with no rain right now and end up getting jammed up like we did last time when we was trying to stream. That won't work. That's a 3-prong ball. There we go, 350, y'all. $250, excuse me. Hold up, we got some talking. We got some chatting in the chat. We got my man sent his levels. There we go, y'all. Here we go. Level 1, novice. Level 2, beginner. Level 3, intermediate. Level 4, advanced. Level 5, Level 4, advanced, intermediate. Level 5, advanced. Level 6, elite. Level 7, master. Level 8, grandmaster. Level 9, alien. Okay. What's after level 9? Level 10. Level 9 is alien. Is something past that? They got something past alien, Qasim?
not to my knowledge.
By the way, what's your style in calisthenics so I can rank what's your tier level? My style is endurance. Endurance, meaning reps and sets. High reps, high sets. Low reps, high sets, but just endurance. Just non-stop working out, getting after it. Hey, what's good, my guy? We didn't see what was level 10. Oh, level 10 G? If that's just it, I thought you... Where we at, Qasim?
292.
292. We almost at the 300 mark. This is work, y'all. Okay, we got a couple of... Oh, I got to go up on the... You know why I'm not seeing the super chats, y'all? Because I'm not even on the right account. So we got 2 super chats already. I just seen it pop up, but it didn't. Okay, grade A, W2P. Salute, bro. Appreciate the super chat. Q Coy, $9.99. Blessings, my brother. Appreciate you. Much love. Yeah, all day, bro. Y'all be looking out. This is the third super chat on live stream. You're 7 tier, meaning you likely mastered endurance style, which would likely get you near 8 tier for grandmaster level. Yeah. Listen. Every time you think you hit a new level, you go on IG and you see somebody that's doing it the same thing but easier, huh, Mel?
Facts.
You like, yo, nah, I'm elite. I hit this level. You go on IG, you like, hold the hell up. No edit. This dude just did 99 pull-ups in a row, unbroken, non-stop. You like, all right, I thought my 55 with some pauses was good. That's why the internet is good if you use it for good. But if you just an emotional being and you constantly just watching what everybody else is doing and you're not doing anything, it can affect you. It can make you always like, yo, I'm not good at this, or why this person got this. You know, you start to feel like everybody is better than you. And you know, it starts to affect your marriage. You seeing, you know, you got your wife. She might be a baddie, but you see another joint on Instagram that might look a little better, or you might like something else about her. And now you looking at your wife crazy. So you got to be like, you got to be strong-minded for the internet, in my opinion. You got to use it for what it's good for. And me, I use it for motivation and to also give back that motivation. I check in periodically and I see you're evolving your platform. Great job. Off topic. I'm in Texas and have only owned Toyotas. I saw you had a truck. Is it a Tundra?
No.
No, it's a Ford F-150. We like the Ram. In reality, I like Tundras too. All the trucks that I've been seeing, I kind of like them. I like a different thing about each truck. You know, the Rams, what's the Sierra? Yo, you know I got to talk that talk. You got to stay locked in, because if you're not locked in, bro, you be ending up IG done caused your divorce because you emotionally weak and not stable. Your shorty all on IG, she sees Sean and Veronica always on trips in the Bahamas and Bali, and you working your ass off, just trying to keep a roof over your head and the kid's head, and she looking at you crazy like, yo, Veronica and Sean went to Bali again. They just came back from Jamaica. Stop worrying about what Sean and Veronica doing. What the hell that got to do with us? Don't you see, girl, we don't got what Sean and Veronica got. We working towards that. So now she out on IG, she accepting DMs, she entertaining men, and boom, just like that, she commit a haram. And she out now. She can't take that back. She messed the play up, had a good dude. She see you 2-3 years later, you sitting pretty. She trying to put you on child support, sending you through the ringer, and it's all her fault. And vice versa. I'm not saying men are the best. I'm not saying women are the best. I'm just saying, if you got somebody good, yo, love them, take care of them, bro. That's it. W's in the chat. That's a fact. Spam. Oh, we love Silverados. We love Silverados over here. Yeah, you gotta keep your women occupied. That IG ain't good. This the most I've ever heard black women want to get surgery. That wasn't a thing when I was growing up. Now you got the black women, they want to carve themselves up. They already look good, but they want to look more good. They face is already looking pretty. But they want to get their lip. It's like, shorty. You seen what some of these women done to themselves? Chasing a false reality. We not gonna know what your BBL gonna look like in 10 years. You just gotta see. And you think because you got a BBL, that's it? No, sir. You gotta work hard. W's in the chat. You gotta work hard. After you go ahead and run and get that BBL, and you flying back in from some surgeon office. I seen a joint, and they literally, bro, what they doing? They vlogging this BBL stuff. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get my body done, and they proud. Oh, I had to come home like this. I had to take the flight. You taking a flight? She taking a flight like this, sitting down for 7 hours? Bro, that's crazy. Bro, I'm never getting no surgery done unless it's possibly gonna save my life, that I gotta come back home on a flight sitting on the chair like this. Hell no, that's buffoonery. Yo, W's in the chat. Shout out to my guy Sniper Jones with the super chat, man. People is crazy. They think, yo, I had to work hard for this. Yeah, naturally when I was young, I had a nice little physique. So it came easier. You know what I mean? Could eat what I want, but still, bro, I had to put constant pain, all for the mental gain. Not to mention the business side of it. And these chicks think they just gonna go get a BBL and then life is gonna be perfect. Yeah, you're gonna get 1,000 dudes that's gonna be running you down, but after they hit, what? 5, 6 years when your BBL hanging down to the back of your knee while you walking. Yo, bro, you literally walking and that joint slapping the back of your knee because it's hung low. You ain't take care of yourself. You ain't want to work out. You thought you was going to get the fast microwave route. I'm saying, Nizar. Imagine we are modern folks had raw tendon strength like our ancestors. We would have been on another level. That's a fact. Yeah, we live in the microwave era, bro. Everybody wants it the easy way. Bro, to get 1 million followers, hard work. To get a 6-pack, hard work. To get $10,000 to buy that car you want, hard work. Bro, everything you do in life, you come to realize it's hard work. I sent Mel this one thing, and it's like every time something goes wrong, you know, it pops in his mind that same thing. And it's the same thing for me. That same reel that I sent him. It's like adulthood is not easy. But, you know, adulting, we make it look easy. So the kids, they be thinking, oh, yo, mom, I need $50. I need $100. And you give it to them and, you know, your mom used to say when I was young, money don't grow on trees. I never understood what she was talking about. You just think, nah, this adulting is serious. You will go broke. You will have no food. You will be using your oven to heat the crib up. Your car's broke down. You can't get to work. You're using public transportation. You know what I'm saying? You eating syrup sandwiches. You on welfare while you working a full-time job. Yo, bro, all of that. Our peoples come over here as immigrants, work hard. And you got these little niggas running around with switches killing each other. In the projects, your gun costs more than money you ever had in your pocket. No job. It's crazy. 1 million or an 8-pack, which would y'all choose? I'm going to take the 1 million. You know, because if you get the 8-pack is not necessarily going to make you $1 million. But if you get the million, you can definitely get an 8-pack after that. Just got to keep putting the work in. And I think you'll get an 8-pack faster than you'll get $1 million. And it's relative and it depends. Because some of these kids, now they in stocks. They got all kind of schemes. And some of them is legal loopholes. And they're making a lot of money. So, yeah, some of them might get $1 million before they get an 8-pack. Because the way the internet is giving out this money is absurd. Anything that you work hard for is worth having. The ish that comes easy is usually haram. Facts. 8-pack, you heard? Somebody from Kick said he'd rather get that 8-pack. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Do testosterone tablets help? And how and do you take them? Yes, test. Bro, you got to understand what's in these test boosters. At least the one that I sell. You got Tonka Ali. You got Shilajit. You got L-citrulline. These are all things that's going to help with proper blood flow and increasing your testosterone and allowing, you know what I mean, your organs to basically breathe, bro. Yeah, we definitely live in the microwave era. That is a fact, once again. It would have been smart using that 1 million to buy that good food to put that diet in. Good use to have a dream physique you seek. For facts. Yeah, because if you get the million, bro, you could get the stuff you need. And if you do it right, you could turn that million into 2. Then that million into 3. And that million into 4. And in the meantime, you could be working out, buying the things you need, living in a nice country, spending low money, having a personal trainer, having a chef, having a nanny, having a driver, security. You could do what you want when you got money. People always say money ain't the answer to your problems. Tell me right now somebody who has a problem in the chat and money won't help. I had to put my moms in a nursing home. If you had money, you wouldn't have to. You know, my mom need this medication. If you had money, you would be able to get it for her. You know, obviously money ain't going to help you escape death, but it's going to solve 99% of your problems. And the other 1%, you gotta have to go to therapy, my brother. Right?
Facts.
Yo, y'all see anybody on live stream that's wholesome? We need to find somebody else on live stream so we could collab that's doing wholesome content. I'm not talking about this pretty color flag stuff that's been going on with all of these dudes that claim to be straight and all that. And these dudes that's just running around fornicating, clubbing, drinking, and smoking. I mean, that's their life. That's not mine. I need some wholesome stuff. Somebody working out. People giving out some financial advice. Who y'all know out there on live stream that got a wholesome live stream? Yes, L-citrulline is good, bro. It's good to have. Salute to Sniper Jones. L-citrulline helps with blood flow, helps with the nitric oxide. And as we said, nitric oxide is a molecule that your body naturally produces. And once you start smoking, drinking, stressing, not sleeping, eating bad, that nitric oxide, it lessens. And that nitric oxide is used to basically, it opens up, you know, what I want to say, basically open up the organ so that the blood can flow properly. You get what I'm saying? So like you see people do a workout and the workout might be intense, but they don't get a crazy pump. That's because the blood flow is not there as much. When you see a dude do a 50, 60 push-ups straight, 100, and they get a crazy pump, that means they got good blood flow because blood is flowing to those muscles. And that's because the person has good nitric oxide production, which I said is a natural thing, is a molecule that helps to open up those organs so that they can receive that oxygen so that blood could get to the parts of the body that it needs to get to. So when you start seeing people who they feet feel like, oh, it's pins and needles. Oh, I'm going through this. My hands turn blue. This happens. Lack of proper blood flow. And L-citrulline helps with that. Also, beetroot. Beetroot is something organic as well. So if you're thinking, yo, mess with the beetroot. If you're a little afraid of L-citrulline, check the beetroot. Yeah, that's me. You rarely do live streams. You train in hot garages, in the snow, rain. That's like us, bro. We've been doing this for quite some time. And okay, y'all. I'm almost there. Salute again, Sniper with the extra super chat. Drop the mic, Snipe. Yeah. He said money solves 80% of your problems. The other 20% comes naturally. Wife, kids, regular schregular. Gotta go up to the school, your son being bad, gotta duff him out. I don't consider those problems. When your septic back up and doo-doo is in your shower, that's a problem.
Facts.
When they come in to repo your car because you ain't paid a car note, there we go, y'all. 500 done. Easy work. Woo! Yo, bro. Back. Is on tilt, bro. Woo! Easy 500, y'all. Grade A. W2P. W's in the chat. Salute for the super chat. We dropping mics today, bro. People don't want to hear the reality. But the reality is you got to work for what you want. Yeah, that's a fact. I would finish. I was supposed to have been finished, but I was talking too much and not paying attention. It would be good go for another 500. Sean Paul, 1551, 999. Props to the older brother out here still putting in work. It's inspiring and lets us know that age is real, but it's not an excuse to look like shit. Facts. I appreciate you, Sean. That's much, much love. I'm telling you, everything count. All the donations, all the love, the assistance. It really helps. Let me snatch this up. Cause now I'm feeling good. But I tell y'all, like, even when I do legs, I just feel like I gotta do upper body. It's like, really, do I have a day that I just do legs and then that's it? And I'm not saying legs is not a workout. It's a workout. But I just be feeling like I gotta do some upper body. You feel me, stream? Oh, you do hybrid calisthenics? Now that's a fact. Hybrid is like one of the. I think overall hybrid is elite. Like if I could do it, I would. Not saying I can't, but it just takes too much time. I don't want to lose my reps and sets. You know, I like being lean. I like having the reps and sets. And I like just going for that feel, for that look on calisthenics. I ain't gonna be out here too long. I don't want Mel getting bit up. Probably just do a couple of muscle ups, chat. Nah, much love, dude. I appreciate you. And they said this is the best time to really do upper body. You start off with lower body, and then it releases the testosterone. And then once you get to the upper body, blows it up. That was something that JR taught me from Beast Mode. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I wouldn't say I do hybrid because I do use weight on my legs, and that's how I think I messed up my meniscus. Is I was doing weighted squats. Nah, bro, appreciate you, Muhammad. I'm I'm regular, maybe above average. Probably above average because of the age. Okay, I see I gotta get some chalk because I want to do at least 25. W's in the chat, grade A WSP. We working. I keep telling guys, look, I'm home. I didn't have to leave home to work out. We got everything we want and need right here at the HQ. Yeah, I'm above, a little bit above average, bro, but I'm not special. You just gotta do it. Just gotta do it. Finding barber chalk, man. Salute to my guy Vinny. Yeah. You just actually gotta put in the pain. You getting bit? Yeah, so we outside at the Rip Right HQ. And I'm doing a couple muscle ups at the 500 leg press. And a lot of dudes, they probably would have stopped at the leg press, but me, I gotta get some upper body in on the lower body days. That's just what calisthenic athletes do. You don't feel like you worked out unless you hit upper body. It's just the way it is. Unless I go through a brutal leg set with maybe one of those bodybuilders and they really just take me through it. But I think 500 leg press is enough. Let's get straight to the muscle ups. And check this out. If your muscle ups ain't as clean as this, then that means we got work to do. See the difference with that chalk? It's a whole different ball game. All it takes is a little bit of hard work. Not a lot, just a little bit, and some consistency. But a lot of people don't want to be consistent. And this is going to be my new phrase. You just want a BBL. Yeah, you want the quick fast. Nah, you gotta work for this. You can't go lay on somebody's doctor bed and get all cut up. You gotta put in the work to get cut up. All work. This ain't come easy. This ain't come easy. This ain't come easy, silly. This ain't come easy. Nothing but pain. This did not come easy. Nothing but hard work.
Clip it.
And we working. We not playing. We working hard. Anytime we see somebody doing something, we try to do it 10 times better. He's streaming, doing foolery, drinking, smoking, laughing. No, we're going to flip it on the positive side. Stream and do workouts. Rip Right lifestyle. Do everything they not doing. Flip the script like actors in rehearsal. This is how you stay ahead. Clip this. I'm going to ask you this. Nobody's streaming workouts right now. Not like this, especially not on Kick, YouTube, and Twitch. Only the rips. And now I'm going to tell you this. We've been doing this for like 5-6 months, maybe even more. Who's going to be up next to stream? We seen Chris Herrier jump outside. Who's going to be the next calisthenic athlete to stream? Not too many gonna jump on board because it take hard work, it take dedication, and you need some of this money.
Clip it.
5. No kip. Ah! Light work. Ah! Light work. Ah! Light work. Ah! Light work. Ah! More light work. Let's see what the chat talking about. Let's see what the chat talking about. $2 for my man Level Stenix. Donation on donation. I think this is the most super chats we got this fast. Right after 500 leg press. W's in the chat. Level Stenix, we appreciate you. Bro, how you train biceps? Ripstick? Nah. I just do pulls. I just do pulls strictly for the bicep, really. And I do it for my back, but depending on if you're doing isos or if you're doing hammer grip, pull-ups, what are these, neutral grips? You're gonna work them biceps crazy. What are the benefits of using your Rip Right sticks? Let me tell you. Now the Rip stick is isometrics combined with reps. There's nothing really in calisthenics that you can combine isometrics with reps except for a few movements. And let me just show you one in calisthenics. An example of isometrics combined with reps. Clip this. It's here. You in isometrics holding yourself up and you go in here. That's a rep. That's a rep. There's not too many movements in calisthenics you can do like that. Having the isometrics and doing the reps at the same time. But the ripstick does that with every single movement. Bilateral tension. When you open the ripstick up, that's isometrics. When you push in any other direction, that's called a reps. So it attacks the smaller stabilizer muscles. So for shoulder pain, shoulder injury, rhomboid, lumbar, bro, labrum, you name it, it's gonna heal it. Any little small tears is gonna fix you right up. That's why you see a lot of people use the ripstick, and the first thing they start doing is shaking, because they're not used to that. Calisthenics and weightlifting can't really hit the muscles that the ripstick can. That's a fact. Ain't y'all got mosquitoes over there? What's happening? Man's out here shirtless in the evening hours. That's a fact. But they not bothering us today. They knew we were trying to live stream. Consistency is key. Yeah, that's a fact, Sean Paul. Need any advice, tips? Dank memo eats. Dank resistance bands couldn't be an option. Okay. We got consistency of inverted rows or just spam all the back workouts. I know. Rip has been consistent for years. Facts. Plus giving out wisdom all along the way. Facts. Appreciate all the advice or tips given. All right. They was giving one of my bros on a stream some advice dealing with, I guess, getting his first pull-up. Now I see it. Oh, he went to get his first pull-up. Yeah. If I was you, bro, I would do these. Y'all, if I was you trying to get my first pull-up, I would just do these, bro. I wouldn't do it frontwards either, no freaky. Right here, and I would just go here. Talk to me. Wide grip. Nice holds. Nice holds. Those are work. Clip this. Come in closer. Let me show y'all another secret to getting the pull-up, just like the Australian. You go here. You go 7 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All the way up and halfway down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And all the way down, all the way up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then a 21-second hold. 7, 7, 7. 21-second hold. Do that for 5 to 7 sets. Bro, I'm telling you, your biceps, your forearms, all of that is going to be. And you also got a dead hang too. Because pull-ups is just not based upon your lat strength. It's also based upon how long you can hold the bar. You think it's better for a tall person to do calisthenics or weights? Definitely calisthenics for a taller person is a lot more difficult. But I've noticed sometimes with taller people, they pulls be good, but they push it and dips don't be that good. It all depends, but taller, longer limbs, longer responsibility. That means when a shorter person, he can bang out his reps a lot faster while locking out. And it takes you longer. So yes, it'll be more difficult for a taller person. Retract yourself when coming down. When wanting to pull up strength, you need to master rows and band pull-ups as well. Don't forget that as well. Salute. Use peppermint oil and a little water for the mosquitoes, fam. It works. Peppermint oil and a little water. Thanks. I'll check that out. Much respect, bro. All right, peace, Rip. Why do the Ripsticks do? I'm training for Herox. Big fan from Elma. Also help a 6'6" brother get consistent with his muscle up. Appreciate you. Well, look back in the chat. I just explained what the Ripsticks do. Because it just doesn't build up your smaller muscles or repair injury. It also gives you denser, more cut muscles. With the Ripstick, it works firstly from the inside out. So it starts with those ligaments and tendons, and then it starts to form. You know what I mean? Once you start to lose weight and start to bang out a lot of reps. Much appreciated. Core is the key to all fitness movements. Like Bruce Lee said, it holds all the power from upper body and lower body. Even with the muscle up, the core is important. Look at the core. It's the breathing. Nice. A little bit of iron wrist at the top of those movements. So it's a lot going on. People coming at Baki. Baki got some of the best reps right now in New York. Maybe the best athlete, I think, in the entire New York. I haven't. Which one? Who's going? Zeph is not better than Baki right now. You know, I think him and Ice would be a great battle. But there's nobody holding Baki's pen right now. Hey, what's up? Yo, what up, bro? Nah, the workout was 500 leg press, and we just did like 25, 30 muscle ups. That's it. Baki strong, bro. Where do you see calisthenics community go in the future? I don't think it's going anywhere. In my opinion, you got people like, we don't even be wanting to name these people names on the chat, but they think battles and all of that stuff really means something, but it doesn't. And I'm gonna tell you why. People gave away $10,000 in a battle 20 years ago. We're the first one to do it in this era, to give away $10,000, spend over $30-something thousand on one battle. Gave away 10K. It doesn't matter how much money you're giving away. Nobody cares. If the calisthenics community do not get unified, it's a wrap, bro. Calisthenics is gonna be in the basement unless some big time millionaire, billionaire comes and tries to organize it. If they don't come through and fund it, it ain't going anywhere.
Nigga, I stole that shit.
Yo, let me explain why. Calisthenics could be way bigger than CrossFit. But look at the streamers. Streamer University, Casanat. There's probably a bunch of them that don't like each other. But Casanat got so much bread, he's able to come and organize it. If somebody don't have that type of bread to rent out a whole on facility and create a Streamer University, give away two $30,000 backpacks, have young Mr. Beast give away 100,000. He got all of those sponsors. If you don't got no backing like that, calisthenics ain't going nowhere. Trust me. Trust me, if somebody don't come with that real bag, I can't do it. My little 30K here, 100K here, that ain't cutting it. We did that already. We poured out bread. It didn't work. You need somebody to come through with some real money, but then allow a person like myself or somebody that has long arms, no freaky, that understands the business. So somebody right now that back Casanak, Croc, State Farm, Meta, Mr. Beast, Shopify, Milk, all of these people that backed him, they put the ball in his court. No freaky. You know why? Because they said he knows what he's doing. The man got billions and billions of views. So we gonna give you the money and you orchestrate it. But what happens is people want to give their money and then try to orchestrate it, but you don't know what you're doing. That's what UFX did. That's why UFX is in the basement and they trying to come back now. If you don't give your money to somebody like me and back my play and allow me to work the chirp because I know what I'm doing, give your money to one of them dodo birds and then you try to, it ain't gonna work. They was on Fox. They were, right? Calisthenics made it to Fox. The UFX, they was hype. And I'm like, so that don't mean nothing. The next year, the biggest sponsor they had pulled a rug. Said, I'm out. They made it on Fox Sports. But TV means nothing. The Grammys and all of that is coming to where? YouTube. The streamers are the ones. Social media is the ones. So if you're not going to come and put your money up and have a dude that know what he doing run it, y'all going to fail every time. But right now, I don't see nobody putting no money behind calisthenics. No money. My fault, I'm not even reading the chat. Okay, let's see. Alright.
Clip that.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Kareem, how can I get a ripstick and other equipment? Barakallahu feek. Go online. If you overseas, you can't get it. Unfortunately, we're not shipping over there right now. I don't know much about calisthenics history. Is it dying or something? What's happening? Yes, calisthenics is not dying. Calisthenics is much alive. But where do I see it? I see it in the same spot in 5 to 10 years. Nobody with some real money backs it. We had somebody with some real money come and back it, but guess what? They gave the money to some ignorant buffoons in Brooklyn. And guess what happened to the UFX? Down the drain. You gave it to some dudes that don't know nothing about the social media era. So how did you get a backing for something people have to work for? Bro, really? Think about Rip Right. Nobody never sponsored nothing we did.
Facts.
We put our money into every single thing. $40-something thousand. Nobody backed the play. Another spot, whole acre, 400-something K. Nobody backed the play. Gave away $50,000 in 1 year in calisthenics. Gave away another $30,000 in the first year that we did selling on the bars. So that's $80K in total. Gave away $10,000 in one single battle. Nobody backed our play. Nobody. Do we care? No, we not tripping. Now we doing us. We not saying forget the calisthenics community, but right now, who is the calisthenics community? If you not jacking Rip Right, we not jacking you. Bottom line. Bottom line. I don't care what you talking about. Name another athlete that did what we did and put in the work that we put in. And this is not being arrogant. But we talking about putting our money where our mouth is. Name one. All these dudes is throwing battles and you got to pay to register. You didn't have to register for none of my battles and every athlete was getting paid. All my past streams is right here on YouTube, Kick, as well as Twitch, bro. Only 4 or 5 days it stays up on Twitch. But look up live, you're going to see. Nah, this is not a past recording. This is live, bro. So share it. Check us out on Kick. Bro, that's why I keep telling people, you gotta support those who gonna support you. When you support Rip Right, bro, we support the community. But we only supporting people that support us. Because we supported the entire community, but they flanked, they flaked, they did not show up. They did not show up. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I told you, see the Rip Right, I'm a young man, showing me business, ain't no joke. So many politics involved. A lot of politics. A lot. I had to kick the door down. Bro, day after day, night after night, sleepless nights. Bro, nothing but hate. Nothing but hate. Constant hate. We kick one door down, dudes try to build up another door. We kick that door down, they try to build up another door. Consistently, Brooklyn, Harlem, Manhattan, yo bro, all through the city. We had to leave the city to really elevate. Really elevate. Did a battle in Dubai, then did another battle in Egypt. Then had 13 or 14 battles in 1 year here.
Flew somebody out to Dubai.
Flew a dude out to Dubai. Flew him out. He didn't pay for his flight, his car, his food, nothing. And he won like $2,000 on that. After winning about $5,000 from the prior battles because he was cooking. Shout out to the King Clutch Khalid. Bro, I don't care what dudes say about me, what they talk about. Anytime you mention Rip Right team, any one of us, we put in pain physically, mentally, and spiritually. Bro, we coming out of pocket. Bro, we doing it all. These dudes ain't doing, bro, they not even good at working out. They taking 45 minutes to doing a 20-minute routine. Bro, these dudes is sad, 1. 2, they don't got no money. 3, if they did have money, they're not going to put it back into calisthenics. And 4, who are they? Who are they? They just got here. Bro, we've been at it 7-8 years. Over 8,000 posts on Instagram. Posting 3 times a day for the last 7 years. Hella consistency. You came around in an era where followers don't mean nothing. You can have 1,000 followers, post a funny video or something, and it goes viral and end up with 100,000 followers. You didn't work for your joint. I put in pain for mine. It is not the same. This is why y'all not consistent, because it came so easy for y'all. Me, hard work. And I'm still outside. Torn meniscus, 500 leg press, 50 pounds, 30 muscle ups. Battling young boys like Son. We outside. No, bro. Multiple different countries, month trips. Straight to Saudi, from Saudi to Dubai, from Dubai to Egypt, from Egypt to the UK. A whole month's trip before we was live streaming. So just imagine now, when we start flying back out, we're going to take y'all with us. Y'all going to see everything. Y'all going to see us shaking and moving and what it really takes. People ain't bringing y'all behind the scenes, but we about to bring y'all behind the scenes. I'm telling you, lock in. Go on the Kick, because there's going to be certain times where we only going to be able to stream on Kick, because it might be some little tad bit of music in the background or something going through the airport or whatever, and they might try to demonetize us. So we're going to be on Kick a lot. So if you're on YouTube, that's cool. We love your support. If you're on Twitch, cool. We love the support. But also go to Kick. Oh, Q-Core, I got to remind them. You see this person talking about Discord. That's a fact. Let me see. Add me on Discord. Did you add that last dude on Discord? What he talking about?
Nothing.
He ain't saying nothing. Everybody saying you could get us 1,500 followers. How? Rip, but I see you tried bringing everybody together. It's sad that you alone have the vision. Yeah. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about Iz, CEO and founder of Rip Right here on these streets. Tried to bring the calisthenic community together, but it was constant struggle because everybody want to be him. But you can't be him. You don't know nothing about social media. You might not know nothing about business. You might be good at working out. Play your position. If I come through and I say, yo, this is how I'm going to do this. Yo, pull up. You got people. Me and Akeem Supreme fell out the first time because you know what he said? I don't work for you. Of course not, nigga. I don't know who you work for, but you work for somebody. You don't tell them that. Me and him had a falling out over that because I was trying to give him a play. But that was the mentality. And you know, me and him sat down and we talked about it. And he was like, yeah, you know, I was wilding. And I was like, hell yeah, you was wilding. Because if me and Akeem Supreme would have been came together, we would have shook the ground. And what happened when we linked up? We shook the ground. But everybody gotta, bro, everybody gotta get out their own way. When it's time, Mel had a battle. I held a camera for like an hour and a half yesterday. If I gotta be the cameraman, I'ma be the cameraman. If I gotta be the bellboy, I'ma be the bellboy. If I gotta be the water boy, I'ma be the water boy. But the problem is a lot of you niggas wanna play one position. No, you gotta play many positions. Cause you never know. You're not him. Who try to paint him as a villain? A lot of people talk about me. I find it crazy they try to paint you as... They do all the time. Now we outside. Where are you from exactly in the U.S.? You in Senegal. Shout out to Senegal. I'll be making some moves to Gambia, Kenya soon. Stay tuned for that. I know Gambia don't really have Starlink, so it might be hard for us to live stream there. But we're going to figure it out. We from Florida right now. We living in Florida. I love the behind the scenes. Shows what it really takes to win in life. That's a fact. How do you contact you for business opportunities, partnerships? My email. Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Or you can hit me in the DM on Instagram. They rather be broke bosses instead of rich teammates. Facts. Stream. The chat is talking. They rather be broke bosses than rich teammates. That's the problem. The A&P house, the Clover Boys, all of this stuff I was trying to do right here before I even knew about Casanat and live streaming. This is called an HQ. This was supposed to be the Rip Right YouTube studios for all of the Rips. Unfortunately, they couldn't come. But guess what? Most of them wanted to be rich bosses. Where they at? Where them old Rip Right members that I flew out here to Florida and we was hunting for the HQ? They ain't nowhere. They probably doing regular people stuff. And listen, having a 9-to-5 is commendable, but that wasn't the route that I wanted to take. Everybody has a position. Everybody can't be an entrepreneur. Everybody can't be a CEO. Battle was fire yesterday. I appreciate you, Tim. That's one of the Rips. One dude that I know, he's a boss, a CEO in his own lane. But he knows how to be a teammate, a partner. Willing to take advice. Dude just hit 3 Captain America-like speeches in the past 10 minutes. I can't tell if you're better at articulation or calisthenics. Yo, bro, we working. Know that I'm better at working. Appreciate you, though. My uncle, why are you angry? I'm always happy. Don't mistake aggression for anger. You gotta be assertive, aggressive. That's just the New York. We talk with our hands. But don't get it twisted. That's why you see a lot of dudes, New York dudes, be and get beat up because most of them can't fight. Most of them cannot fight. How do we connect with you regarding business opportunities and partnerships? Hit me in a DM at RipRight. Or hit me on the email. I'm going to put it in the chat now. I'm going to put my email in the chat now. Check that email out. If you want to do some business. If you wish to become something, you must sacrifice who you are. Talk. Chat. Yo, I appreciate you. The man is the truth. Battle was fire yesterday. Yes, indeed. Hey, Rip, you moved to Florida. Yeah, I've been out here for like 4 years. Right, somebody got to be the nurse. You know that. He definitely happy unless he's sleepy. You know that, Rip. All our paths are different. Long as we are winning and walking in the truth, that's it. Not anger, it's passion. I love the energy. Yo, Stream. We talking that talk, man. We talking that talk. But we walk that walk too. We walk that walk. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We upstairs, man.
5 channel of war.
Huh?
5 channel of war.
I was waiting for him to give me some more, chat. But he ain't give me no more. We always willing to take a challenge. Alright. Let me drop this chalk off. There's gotta be a third lung there somewhere. Man did a 30-minute long speech and went back to work. They be chatting. Yeah, you know we gotta wrap it up because prayer come in. We do more than just calisthenics, man. I'm telling you, bro, if y'all don't, I know a lot of y'all don't like going to new platforms. I get it. But you got to check us out on Kick. We need at least 75 followers to get monetized. Once we get monetized on Kick, it's no holds bar, I'm telling you. It's no holds bar. Mel gonna be, just trust me. When we get monetized on Kick, it's up. The whole stream and everything gonna change. Still gonna be good and wholesome. Forgot I gotta drop these off. You right here, I'm gonna just plug this in. Yeah, I forgot we had got a delivery, guys, and I did some of it. But I gotta, it's work, y'all. But I gotta put the rest of this back. As you can see, it was 500 leg press. $500, you see that? See that number? 500 leg press. No playing. No gas. I mean, all gas, no break. I was trying to have me do 500, then I take over the camera and Mel do 500. But Mel a little cook right now. So once he out that he had, he owes 500 leg press. He owes 500 leg press. This is light, y'all. Don't stop. Go in the crib, pray, shower, then head to the masjid for the last prayer. Then edit some videos. Bro, just regular day-to-day entrepreneurial lifestyle. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. That mosquito he was staying in, he was like, she was going through that tornado.
Oh yeah, he was trying to. That last one left his hammer in there.
Pause.
Yeah, I remember that. That was foul. Dude was bumping and grinding. This mosquito done left this thing in there. I don't even know if they got stingers.
Yo, make sure you hit the like button.
And go check us out on Kick, Skeety. I'm about to check the chat now, y'all. Just give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. Let's see what the chat talking about. Y'all mess with it? Rip, you think lack of cooperation is holding not just calisthenics, but the black community back? Hell yeah! Bro, how many black people it is in the world? Who could get us together for everybody to give $1? Think about that. Anytime the black community comes together, bro, it's lit. We could get stuff done. The Black Wall Street, the different spot in Philly, certain things that they burn down. When the blacks really come together, bro, it's a threat. And them folks they come through. But definitely cooperation is one of the reasons why we ain't gonna get together. Look at the calisthenic community in New York, bro. It's not even funny no more. They not even fake beefing no more for views. They really beefing. It's about to be gang wars in calisthenics. Watch what I tell you. Someday as a calisthenic athlete, would like to smith and carpet in calisthenics. Calisthenic. Yeah, maybe competing calisthenics equipment for those who want any in the future when I get my dream job. Salute, bro. I appreciate you. Me and Carson deserve much success. We working, bro. And Allah has given us some good wins, bro. We not complaining, but we still working. It don't stop. Any level that you at in calisthenics, in the financial world, you always could get higher. So we never gonna get complacent. We're gonna be grateful and thankful, but we're gonna keep working to try to excel, elevate, and keep expanding, bro. Right? Constant elevation causes expansion. Plus those 4s, right? Alright, we're gonna stack those joints 5 high. Bro, you see what we do. We stay to ourselves. Not gonna lie. Right now, New York would have been a hell of a scene to be live streaming. You know how we used to do. If y'all been following me for a while when I was in those parks going crazy. Yeah. Y'all would have got to see everything. Cause now we live. We about to get an official cameraman. And we gonna get down to business. They under that pavilion. What they doing over there? The mosquitoes is acting up. Them mosquitoes is acting nutty. You good?
So I'm about to say close that door.
Yeah, they wasn't out here just now. I mean, they was, but they just wasn't bothering us. But they out here, like, under here for some reason, going crazy. Yeah, chat, that's what we do. Regular day in the neighborhood. Woo! They tore me up, chat.
You know, if they tore you up, you know what they did to me, because I got that.
Oh, yeah, you got that sweet loving.
Yo, bro, them mosquitoes be on me.
Yeah, we don't know what he got in his blood. But Gossam definitely got that sweet skin. They love messing with Gossam. This joker fast too, because I'm seeing him and then he just disappearing. You want this? In case you see one of them. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, back up. There you go. Gossam got one.
A few.
Got one. You just gotta swing that that fryer in. Hope you cook one of them. Yeah, chat. So where y'all think, y'all ask me where I think calisthenics is going to be. Where y'all think calisthenics is going to be? That's the question. Shout out to Sniper Jones with the super chat. Salute. I see you getting scratched more and more. That's a fact. Leg press. Yeah, I did 500 leg press with just 50 pounds, Josh. You think going to school and showing off calisthenics to kids, show them a healthy lifestyle, the gym community be pushing drugs on the kids looking crazy? That's a fact. I was trying to get on to Rikers Island, all kind of stuff going on, but we working on it. We working on some things. So stay tuned for that. We on Kick now. Go over here, true supporters. Yo, appreciate you. What's his name? Fitness After Felonies. My man T-Abs is over there on Kick. He was on Twitch. He on all the platforms. Oh yeah, they cooking me, y'all.
You know what's funny about this?
I see Josh asking about that leg press. Yeah, we was cooking on that leg press. What's funny about it?
Nah, it's always, you know, I ain't trying to be sexist, but it's always them women, son. Because, you know, it's female mosquitoes that be cooking us.
How you know that?
The men just go about their business and go procreate.
And the women.
The women is the ones that be cooking. If y'all didn't know, now y'all know.
Female mosquitoes be the one that's sucking blood. They done, because they can't survive on their own. They want to take everything they can from a dude. This is crazy.
Yeah, if you didn't
Where the
know,
independent mosquitoes at? Independent female mosquitoes that don't need a man. That's what we need. We need them independent mosquitoes.
That's funny.
Yeah, Josh, some leg press. Got us right today. Quick 500. I might try that 100 pounds next. 50 pounds each side. We're gonna do that because the 50 pounds was pretty good. Yo, T Abs, bro. Appreciate you all the time, bro. He said that's a nice side door. I forgot that he wasn't here for the renovations. Wait till you see the new spot, T Abs. He was here for the new bathroom?
Wasn't here for anything.
Mm. Yeah, you missed everything, T. When you come down, though, you know that. What I drink? Oh.
Damn, that joint running.
Yeah, that drink had to hit the corner. Damn. Where he was going?
It's like they going for my arm that's holding the camera.
They smart. Them broads always go to school. They ain't never been no dummies. Alright, chat. That's gonna sum it up for us in this live stream. We wanted to try to get 2 hours, but we wasn't able to today.
Hour and a half, cool hour and a half.
But we do appreciate it. We was trying to start a little bit earlier, but we had some difficulties. But
even with the damn audio.
But the 500 was done. Just so y'all know. The 500 was done with about 30 to 35 muscle ups, not including the chin over the bar. All right, y'all. Stay tuned, y'all. Stay ripped 6-pack. Big back, big snacks. That's it.